Hello guys, we are doing a video this week about Subarus. Well, not Subarus, about T25s, Syncros and Subaru conversions. This little van behind us, the Syncro from Dougie, there's a couple of videos, if you haven't seen them previously, about us picking this one up. Sorry, me and Adam talking lots of rubbish in the Land Rover. Actually, we'll post them at the end of this so you can have a watch, easy to find. We're gonna go and do speed test in this one because it doesn't go very quick. It doesn't go very quick at all. And it's a little bit frustrating because it's a lovely van, it's had lots done to it. So, boys are gonna come out, we're gonna go and hit the A27 and see how quick it goes. Now I know it doesn't go quick, and on that basis, I've already preempted this idea about Subaru because behind me, no, over here, oh, it's Adam and Matt. No, but behind me, this little camper van here has just arrived from Biggin Hill. In the back is a Subaru. However, you will be amazed at how much it cost. You'll be amazed at how much the van cost. I might not tell you that, but you'll be amazed at how much the conversion cost. Stick around and you'll see why it isn't always a good idea to do a Subaru conversion. Or maybe it is. That's what this video is about. Check it out, guys. We're going to go and speed up the motorway. Not speed up the motorway. Bye.
You can start. There you go, easy. Let me in. Yeah, nice.
For the purpose of the Rozzers,
I should probably...
you're probably going to have to face it.
Do a little exorcist and turn around.
Right, let's get this speedy baby on the go.
Right, and we're off. Oh, what is going on? Right, so seeing as we don't have a speedo in the van, I have got the speed app, and it should use GPS to tell us how fast we're going. Nice. Oh, that's no good. What are you doing?
It's just slow and knackered.
Fourth doesn't work, as we've been saying. Basically, you pop it. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, it tries to jump out.
We know that.
You can hold it, but it'll leap out of fourth at any chance it gets. So we're going to get Dougie on that at some point because he is the Syncro gearbox specialist.
So this is not strictly a 0 to 60, mainly because I don't think you'll get to 60, but we've also got a bit of a hill to get going on.
Foot down.
Second gear, second in third.
Second in third, you're in third.
Red lining. 3,000 revs.
33.
Third gear, where we at?
45 miles per hour.
45
miles per hour. Struggle. 50. We're at 50 miles per hour.
50.
We're losing
50.
power, we're losing speed.
40, yeah.
miles per hour.
So yeah, it's not really a 0 to 60, is it? This
No, we have got downhill.
Big lorry overtaking. Oh, we got downhill going on. Here we go. In third.
Here we go.
Ready for four.
Send it.
Send it.
Bam.
Bang.
50 miles per hour. Here we go. Downhill.
50.
It's
Down
the
the
wind behind us,
hill.
probably.
Wind behind us. Here we
55.
go.
We're climbing to 60. We're climbing to 60. We done it. We got 60, baby. Yeah.
Down the hill behind the lorry. So you know, in the grand scheme of things, for one of these vans,
I mean, they go slow.
and if you can avoid having to use the brakes, that often helps. No brakes, happy days. There we go, guys. Speed test done. So hopefully, the next time we're doing a speed test in this one, will be with the Subaru in it.
All right, we'll see you back at the works.
Ciao.
Whoa, that was quick, wasn't it? Blimey.
Decidedly average.
Ultra speed.
Decidedly average, not 0 to 60, well, only just.
So, more importantly, the reason you're here, the name of the video.
Because we went to get that van there from Biggin Hill. This is us getting that van from Biggin Hill. Well, not us, me and Sam, not me and Adam.
Shame.
Ciao Bella. So, truck is empty. Sunny Sunday morning. Me and Sam and my dog off on a quick road trip. There's a few motorbikes coming to Brighton today. So this is the speed trials are on in Brighton today on a Sunday near a drive, and this lot, I don't know how many bikes there are all going to end up in Brighton today. And over there is a little yellow one waiting to catch him. We're going to look at a high top camper van that's been on Facebook Marketplace for a little while now. I think it's essentially an MOT failure of a few years ago, but the thing it has is a Subaru 2-litre 16 valve engine.
Snazzy.
That's the bit that we're interested in. She is in a bad way. So realistically, I don't know whether she's economically valuable to salvage. I have got my sunnies on because I might have to do a bit of poker face negotiation, because I really do want the engine to go in our Syncro, but I don't want to let him know that. Biggin Hill, here we come. So we've arrived, me and Sammy, and here she is. So T25. She's probably got lots of stories to tell, you can tell. Come and have a look around this way, Sam. So we've literally just arrived. Andrew's hiding over there. He's very kindly let us have a look around. And the engine was put in by a family member. I suspect it may not have quite been the right van to put the engine in because of how it is. But anyway, so first glance, door's off. We just said that. He did warn me about that. So I did exactly what you said not to do with that door, Andrew. Just touched it for a second. So it has to look. But yeah, interior's all good. Does what it needs to. It is a high top interior, but I think you could still put this straight into another T25 if you want it. Nice captain seats. Let's have a delve. You follow me under, Sam? It's quite interesting that she's had obviously some remedials underneath, because the main chassis there is not so bad at all. Trailing arms are there, as it were. So pipework going up for the heater exchange. So I dare say that a lot of that was looked at when the engine went in, but it doesn't ignore the fact, unfortunately, when you come out to this bit, that is probably all new panels to have to go on. Anyway, it's as we suspected. So what's interesting about this one is, crawling underneath, some of the chassis rails are okay, but the main works would be to replace all of the panel works all the way around, and that just puts it out of the ballpark, unfortunately. So anyway, let's go and have a look in the back, see what we come up for, and go from there. So Andrew, did she drive here?
Didn't drive here, no.
Okay.
Just because it was sawn off the road.
Okay.
It had it on the back of a recovery truck.
Did it drive off the recovery truck, do you know?
It did drive, yes. It was here. I drove it and parked it here.
Oh, okay. So we've plugged the T4 in, and Andrew's sitting patiently in the driver's seat. The deal is on the basis that the engine will start. So hopefully we'll give it a go if we got some charge, and then we'll go straight back off, because there's a little bit of a fuely smell at the back there. Alrighty. There we are. Deal done.
You happy with that?
Happy with that. Thank you, buddy. Cheers, Andrew. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the recovery truck back up onto the verge, because she's a little bit steep to load her here, and then hopefully we'll give it a go and try and drive her straight on. Vids, good done.
Indeed.
Thank you ever so much. Subaru, Sam, first Subaru.
Woohoo!
Sound good?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely knackered now. Okay, straps are off. Samuel, up there, is in the driving seat, and he's going to reverse her off.
My foot was on the brake then. Oh!
What's up? Is it clutch, not the brake? Face of concentration. What happening?
No.
Look where she is, Sam.
But I didn't break it. It's just not working after me using it.
The van is back from Biggin Hill.
Nice.
What do you reckon, Ad?
I think this is cool. This is cool, by the way.
Looking through Marketplace, spotted this camper, but spotted the Subaru bit. Wasn't looking for Subaru,
Looking for Subaru.
but always had been historically, and thinking priced out, a lot of money, quite a big conversion, but good to do. And I just thought, oh, that seems like a reasonable price. What's wrong?
What is
There's
wrong?
a lot wrong. It's not an economically viable repair. We don't think. We're going to get her up on the ramps later in the process because we've got to do a few bits, which we'll come on to. Anyway, Ad is on his knees.
Don't know what I'm looking at.
First thing which was funny you saw in the vid was Andrew had told me, don't open the door.
Don't open the door. Oh, he's even got, look, check this out.
No, I wrote that, but yeah, I literally, it was up there, big and hill. Just literally said, don't open the door, and I went, open the door, just did it, and it fell off. So first glance, door's off, we just said that. It ran out of MOT in 2016, and Andrew, who we bought the van from, his brother-in-law is the guy who actually bought it first, with the intention of putting the Subaru engine in.
Good idea. We like that. Scooby.
However, the van, not really fit for purpose. I don't think. Further inspection, it is as bad as we thought it was. Start stabbing around the windows, all of that. As soon as you take the window out, that will be all the way along there underneath. Lower panel, all the way. That'll be exactly the same. That'll all need replacing underneath. Start taking these out, you'll see. On that wing there, gone. Down the bottom, we're going underneath on the doors. We're not going to slide the door off because you see what happened the last time. Jacking points, not good. All the way under. The sills are all gone on that side. Moving around to the rear. Oh. Yeah, I think enough said there. Yellow. Tell you more about that in a bit. Go and have a quick look around the other side, see what I reckon. I mean, if you look here, you can see obviously that's bad, but jacking point here, it's been jacked up, and the jacking point has just gone straight inside the van, which is not really what a jacking point's supposed to be for, is it? Anyway, I think that's probably enough to show that's a fair few quid's worth of work. And unfortunately, with these old vans, once you start putting that into labour costs, it just doesn't become economically sound. Unless you're doing it yourself. If you've got all the time in the world, have a go. But if not, not one for us. I could see why he was intrigued, why he thought, I want a camper van. It's been parked up for the last 4 years.
4 years.
So I didn't know, with the, you know, it's quite a good price, and I thought, that means that the Subaru engine in there has been done really badly, it'll be a crap conversion, it's not worth looking at. And then I had a very quick look at the paperwork and realised that actually a proper conversion was done.
Okay, so
But
good conversion.
poor van.
Poor van. Interesting.
I was hoping that we'd buy the van, throw the engine in the Syncro, give us a bit more power in the Syncro, put an engine back in this one,
Have another van.
have another van for somebody.
Nice.
Because we don't like not putting vans back on the road, absolutely, if we can avoid it. But needless to say, she has got some cool bits. Come and have a look. South African grill set.
Very cool.
You can buy the whole lot, and they bought it, I think, a couple of years before. I got receipt. A couple of years before it had its last MOT. But these are very desirable. In fact, if you look over on the Syncro, that's what we got. So I think to try and recoup a bit of cost, these probably up for grabs. Get in. We can't go in through the side door, as we know. I'll tell you what. We're going to go through the magic of cinematography. Let's go in the van, in the van, in the van, in the van, in the van. Pop, check it out.
It is a nice interior, isn't it?
It's a lovely interior.
Whoa, check that out.
And that was the other thing. You know, I looked at it, and in the photo,
You get
it's
a
a
free
lot.
hat with it as well.
That works.
It's tight.
You put your pits down, please.
Can we give him a spin?
No. Yeah, the interior is lovely. And I didn't think it was going to, because often in the photos, they don't look quite as, they look better than they often are. But this interior
No, that's good.
is
quality,
in
isn't it?
really good nick,
great
isn't it? All the way
condition,
through. And body seat.
This is cool.
It is cool, right? But I'm a bit scared.
Why you just get? Why? What's wrong with it?
Well, yeah, have a look.
Body seat does flip open. Oh, you got a loo in there.
Yeah, but shake the whole body seat.
Has that got liquid in it?
Yeah.
Have you smelt it yet?
No.
Alright, let's just leave it there.
I'm hoping it's just the blue detergent.
Yes. Yeah.
Should I have a look? No. No. I'm just going to put that your way, mate. Ah, run away! Can't even get out the side door because it falls off. What if there's a... So, interior, top dog. I think straight in the Syncro.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
What about the tartan?
But you'll see that in the next vid. I'll tell you about the next vid now, before I forget. We are gonna take this interior, take this engine, transplant the lot into the Syncro. So she can have a lovely interior. She's twin slider, so we're gonna see how that works. And we'll put the Subaru in. We'll fix the fourth gear issue while we're up on the ramp.
Fourth sprocket.
Get Dougie over to sort that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice van. Just a shame that the rest of it is absolutely bleeped.
Dang. Where? Well, prove it. Show me. What's this?
Shall we look? Don't! Thought you were touching
Is that a
the
cup
board.
holder?
Yeah.
Cup holder. Do you reckon it works?
It works. Sound.
Like and subscribe. Shall we see the engine? Let's go see the engine. Come on.
So let's see if the batteria has worked. Ready, Ad?
3, 2, 1.
Clicking, not starting. Ad, smash the crap out of the battery terminals. That's a technical term. Now using a table leg.
Provides adapt and overcome.
John, could you bring some pushy power? Hey, it's the gang. We're going for a bump start. I don't think there are any brakes, by the way, Ad. We're going for a bump start towards John's caddy. First, ignition on. That's the important bit, Ad.
Go!
Go. Don't know what dance that is. There she is. 2 litre, 16 valve. That's what we bought. Doesn't sound too shonky, does it? In 2016, when it was converted, had a year's use, it did about 600 miles according to the paperwork. Went in for its MOT and it failed. And it didn't go anywhere since then. There's a moral there, isn't there?
There is a moral there. I think you've got to
Don't
be
mess
smart
around
about
with old Volkswagens.
it. Yeah, just forget it.
Yeah, okay.
Cheers.
Yeah, if you're going to do a conversion on something, make sure the truck itself is worth doing a conversion. I have found receipts with the paperwork that come to quite a lot of money for this conversion. Only for it to do 600 miles, only for it to fail its MOT, only for it to sit around for 3 or 4 years. Andrew took it to try and save it from his brother-in-law and realised it's just too much work to do. Not economically viable. So this, the interior, straight in a Syncro, and you can see from that little drive just now, that Syncro needs this, doesn't it? Let's go and look at the paperwork and you'll see a little bit of history of this van. Kind of like an obituary, I guess, unfortunately. 20 owners. 20 owners according to paperwork. Come with us. This is the paperwork. Hang on.
Sunglasses inside. Are you that cool?
She was yellow, by the way. So if you know this van, and you've seen the reg on the vid, she was mainly around Kent, and she was in Doncaster. She was yellow up until about 1994, 95.
Cool, man.
In which point she went to white.
If you know anything about the van, let us know.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
cool.
always a good, yeah, that's a good
It's
vibe.
had 20 owners.
been
Somebody
getting around a bit.
somewhere, yeah, she's got around a fair bit, to be fair.
Butterfly in the workshop.
Can there be snags in Kent? Don't catch it, you kill it.
Catch it, bin it, kill it. Hang on,
Catch a
that was swine
butterfly.
flu, wasn't it?
So this is the bit that for somebody was probably very painful. We've gone through all the standard invoices. A lot of history with this, as you've just seen, we've gone through. This is the invoicing for the Subaru conversion. That excludes some of the welding invoices in there, which I've seen for about 800 or 900 quid. Okay, first one, £99, £466, £398, £279, £1,383, 1,000. Oh, these are the net prices. 2.5 grand there. 1,999, 500 quid, 640. That, all in all, £10,194. So, little lesson in there is they're not cheap conversions to do. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of that money would have been spent on getting the van ready for the conversion because of the condition that it was in. The fact that it only ran a year after the conversion was done has nothing to do with the conversion, just the state of the van. So, story is, find a decent van. Do your homework on the van if you're going to do the conversion. It will stand you in good stead for years to come, but just shop around. In addition to that, this is a van that keeps giving. Good old Jamie was here yesterday and spotted a few things on the invoicing as well. So originally, it's had a conversion from an air-cooled V-dub to the water-cooled system. So it's obviously had the heater system, everything that's involved in that to start off with. So even then it wasn't a water-cooled van to start off with. So that's something to consider. What we've also noticed, it's got a three-way flyer gearbox, which if you're going to do something like a Subaru conversion is the right thing to do. Gives you that speed, gives you that top end gearing that you need for that. So, you know, that's why this is a 10 grand conversion. But what it does mean is also flyer gearbox to play with, which is a nice thing to have. It kind of pays for the project really. So anyway, project that keeps giving. So next vid, we will
Get these out of the way.
Splitters will be done in there.
Double splitty.
We might even bring them in between. We might have to jump on this for it, because I think we could have the Subaru camper in. Is that a high five? Yeah. Yeah. See, we're down with it. Subaru's in, Syncro in, Subaru engine out, Syncro engine out, gearbox fixed, Subaru engine across, up, done. Interior swapped out into Syncro. Test drive.
Subaru.
Right, Subaru.
I have a confession to make. My dad does not know I'm making this. I broke the T25, so I'm like you now, apart from with a different van. But same thing. I'm not proud of it, but I'm proud of it.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and found it interesting. If you want to see more of it, up here is another one about that previous Syncro, and another one down here. Check it out. It'll tell you a little bit more about that blue Syncro we have out there. Check it. How many times do you want me to say check it out? You should.
Yeah, check it out. I could say check it out a few more times. Check it out.